Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're feeling alright. Well, you remember I've said about my girlfriend who likes to play video games with me, and that I'm very happy about that. Because there's that myth that there's I mean, it's not a myth, it's a real thing that a lot of women are upset about their boyfriends playing video games. And I'm one of the lucky ones that found a girlfriend that likes to play video games with him. We've been together for 5 years, and it's one of the best relationships I had. I mean, it's the best relationships I had in my life. And I think one of the reasons is because she accepts my hobby, and she joined me in doing this hobby, and I'm very happy about that. And I've set up this discussion with her. Like, her name is Nicole. She's next to me. We want to have like an image. We will have a picture of each of us because she's not comfortable with being on video. But I've set up like a sort of question type, like an interview, so the the discussion will be more structured about the topics we are interested. So I'm gonna let her say a few words and present herself, and then we're going to start these few questions. Okay, go ahead. Hello.
Hello, love. Hello, everyone. I'm Nicole. Actually, we've been together for 7 years. Boys do tend to forget that, right? Well, I suppose it's okay. Yeah, I like video games since forever, I could say. And we both have other passions as well.
Well, they passed so quickly because we had so much fun together, right?
True. Well, uh, you've been wanting to ask me some questions, love.
Yeah. So the first question is going to be, how did you get into video games and when did you start playing them? I mean, this question is about whether you've been a gamer before and how the when did you start playing and liking video games?
Well, I suppose since forever. It really started when I got my first PC. That would have been when I was around 10 years old, 11, something like that. Can't really remember. But before that, I had a console, a knockoff of Nintendo, and I had Super Mario on it. And I loved playing that. And that was about how I started.
Oh, great. So, did you consider yourself a gamer before you met me, or because I know you weren't like being saying you're a gamer or you didn't play video games when we first met.
I did play on my phone, but that was about it because I didn't have a console and all I had was an old laptop.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I mean, mobile games are not. I mean, I'm not exactly into mobile games, but I'm starting to get more into the mobile gaming and the handheld scene.
That would be my influence.
Yeah, that's your influence. Um, yeah, I mean, let's. I mean, I have a few more questions, but I'm gonna get into the big topic. The big elephant in the room. What everyone thinks about girlfriends and video games. So the second question is, what do you think about girlfriends who nag their boyfriends to stop playing video games, or about the whole thing, the women labeling video games as a red flag hobby. The whole myths about video games, men that play video games being lazy or ignoring their girlfriends by playing video games. I'm not saying that there's no cases like that. I mean, I'm sure there are guys that ignore their relationship or have like a addiction, but I'm referring to it as a hobby because there's a lot of guys like playing normally like in a hobby, like I don't know, 1 or 2 hours a few days or a few hours each day, like not every day, like maybe 1 hour here, 1 hour there, and they're still being labeled as childish or as they have a red flag hobby by women. I've heard about women that don't even want to date the guys that say they're playing video games. So what is your opinion about that?
Well, I'm gonna divide that into two different categories because basically they kind of are. Women who label guys that play with video games, video gamers actually. I don't think it's a red flag, honestly. I'd rather him play video games all day than cheat on me on or things like that. Now depends how open-minded everyone is about relationships, but we're not going to talk about that right now, right? Well, I don't think it's a red flag, and they should try to be open-minded and think about it exactly that way. Would they rather guys play video games or cheat on them?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean that's another thing about being open-minded. I mean the way I think about games is like I think games are for everyone. You know, video games. I mean you can be of any age, of any gender, but I think video games at their core are like you know a nice experience you can have. They're not you know I mean I'm not saying that there aren't like guys or people that are addicted to video games and they do only that all day. I was thinking about this hobby, but I think it regarding women, it's still like how open-minded you are. I mean, are you regarding games as something new and exciting, or are you like labeling video games as something that can just eat up your a whole lot of your time and not do anything for you? Because I think like having like enjoying something, it's a really good objective. I mean, I think that you know how to say that time you enjoy spending, it's not time wasted, you know.
That's true, and if they feel ignored by their boyfriends because they play a lot of video games, they should give it a try. I mean, I don't think there's a guy in the whole wide world who would say no to his girlfriend trying video games with him. And they could make it a thing. I know not all the time. Every guy needs his time like every girl needs her time. But here I come to my second category, the nagging girlfriends, because they play video games. Well, girl, if you're listening, don't nag him. How would you feel being nagged while you're doing your makeup? Video games for guys, I think, are mostly like makeup for girls. I mean women.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a hobby, you know. It's something you do that brings joy in your life. Whether that is makeup, that is, you know, buying your clothes, or like playing a video game, or playing a game outside, or anything. It's something that a hobby like brings joy to your life. I mean, you have like try doing that empathy exercise. Like she said, like, would you like being nagged when you're doing your hobby?
Exactly. They should leave their boyfriends to do video games. Again, if you feel ignored by him because he plays a lot of video games, try doing that with him. Make it a thing, you know? Either that, or if he refuses and only wants to play by himself and does that all day long, well, that is a bit of a red flag, but not if he's accepting of you trying his hobby. I don't say you make him try makeup. Not everyone is into it, you know. But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you should try and see things from the other from your significant other's perspective. You know, you you can try with the other person's hobby, you know, and try and be a part of that. Well, for video games, for example, there's a lot of cooperative games. I mean, we played the Diablo together. I think we played the Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 together. And there's other things, a lot of like arcade games, like Turtles, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that have a co-op mode. And we had a lot of fun playing those. And we played a lot of single player games as well. I mean, we played together. Like we changed who was holding the controller, or the other person was watching, and then the other was playing as well. So we had a lot of fun. I remember now about playing Subnautica, you know, the game about discovering an alien ocean. And we had so much fun about playing that together and discovering, right?
Oh, definitely. Now we're playing Alan Wake. And when we need to search a room, I'll do the finding because I'm good at that. And in combat, he would have the controller because he's better at it.
Yeah, so she's doing the exploring and I'm doing the shooting. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and we can both enjoy the story. You know, we can and you know, think about the puzzles. We can both share our opinions, and that's great. Okay, thank you. So, what about? I mean, how do you feel about when we play video games?
Well, I think it's quite understandable that I love our time together while playing video games. We do have a lot of fun. I mean, playing Diablo was fun, playing Alan Wake, Resident Evil, we played Assassin's Creed, and so on and so forth. A lot of video games over there. We tried retro ones as well together.
Yeah, the arcade ones where you play with two
Arcade
play
and
two
Super
players.
Mario as well. We did
Yeah,
that
yeah, we
too.
played the Super Mario on the DS.
We did one level each.
Yeah, that was fun too, and we did it while traveling as well.
Yes, we had a handheld, right?
Yeah, we have the Nintendo DS. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the only handheld I have for now. I'm not that much into handheld gaming, but I think I'll go further into it. I want to buy maybe a Steam Deck
Yeah, why not?
because I have a big Steam library. Maybe I can play that on the go. So, and also now you're playing some games alone. Which games do you like to play alone now?
Well, except my mobile games, and I do change those quite often because I get quite bored of them. Most of them are full of ads, and I hate that. But on our PS console, PS5, I do play a lot of Odyssey for now, but I'm gonna get in some other games too.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Actually, the gameplay which is running now, it's played by you, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that's me playing
cool.
over
And I
there.
know we discovered the game together, and then you played alone yeah, further
I
on.
replayed it for a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
replayed it
times
for a lot
because I
of
love
times.
that game.
Yeah, and it has a lot of different endings, and it's pretty.
Yes, it does. I heard it has like seven endings depending on your choices.
Yeah, yeah. So it's always fun to replay it and go over the things you can change in the game, right?
Oh, definitely. It can have new scenarios, new quests even.
Yeah, it's funny because we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla as well, and I mean we finished that together, and we also have Assassin's Creed Mirage, but we didn't get to play the Mirage one. You're still playing Odyssey.
Yeah, we didn't get into it because right now we're playing Alan Wake 2
Yeah,
and have a few other things to finish as well.
yeah,
Us trying a lot of,
too many
yeah,
games to play.
yeah, a lot of gaming over there.
Yep. Well, thank you very much. That was my interview with my girlfriend, and as you can see, guys, there are girlfriends that do play video games with their boyfriends.
By the way, this guy knows a lot of things, so stay tuned, guys.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things because you can be into video games and you can be into other things as well. It's not always the you know there's always the image of the gamer that only does gaming and that's that, but that's not true. You know, it's like any other hobby. You can have a hobby and be just a hobby, and you can have other interests as well. You know, like going outside, like exploring, like doing sports, like juggling. I'm into personal development a lot. I've been a life coach for a while, and I still am. But you know, it's just a hobby. I mean, enough of the judging around this video game hobby. You know. Alright, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, please share and subscribe. Have a nice day, guys.